to all the gods and goddesses. We are starting our sunrise session. Make sure you're in a seated position. You could be lying down also. Just make sure you're not driving while listening to this music and feeling this frequency. This is Evolving with Sheena. I'm a certified Reiki healer. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning. Don't let the distractions distract you. We're going to begin our 5-5-5 breaths. We inhale for 5, hold for 5, and then we exhale for 5. Make sure when you're breathing, diaphragmatic breath, so that's from the belly. So when we inhale, our stomach goes out. When we exhale, our stomach goes in. Let us begin. Inhale. Reiki energy is universal life force energy that flows through me and out of my hands to you. Reiki energy aligns the chakra, connects you with the divine, raises your vibration, your frequency. This is Reiki. I am a certified Reiki practitioner. If you're drawn to me, you're drawn here for a reason. Your energy will be lifted. Things will be released. It aligns the chakra, balance the emotions. If you click the link in the description, you will get more information. I think I have to start writing it down so I don't have to see it. Allow your mind to be free and your heart be open. Allow your mind to be free and your heart be open to receive. You may feel chills. You may feel heat. That is the Reiki energy aligning you. We're going to do another set of 5-5-5 breaths. We inhale for 5, hold for 5, and we exhale for 5. Let us begin. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hey, Tammy. Make sure you replenish with water. Grand rising. Let me get this one person out of here. Allow all of your worries and fears to fall to the ground where they belong. You are confident. You are loved. Shake it off. What is your belief system? What do you truly believe in versus what you were programmed to believe? What makes you happy? Ask yourself that today. What truly makes you happy versus what makes other people happy? How y'all feeling so far? 11 a birdie sing. Somebody needs to get in nature and just get outside and listen to the birds sing. beautiful day. Allow your mind to be free and your heart be open to receive. If you haven't already, type I accept this Reiki healing. We start another set of 555 breaths. We inhale for 5, hold for 5, we exhale for 5. And you're breathing from the belly, diaphragmatic breaths. Inhale, exhale. Let us begin. Inhale, hold, exhale. Again, inhale, hold, exhale. Last time, inhale, hold, exhale. And breathe normally. also replenish with water to rehydrate yourself. We are about to wrap the Reiki session part up and get into the angel numbers. And I love to do my Reiki on YouTube because all you gotta do is rewind if you missed any part of this Reiki session. It's the angel numbers, and then we're going to do the collective tarot pool or oracle. I am enough. Someone needs to repeat that throughout the day today. I am enough. You are. You're worthy. You're worthy of everything you desire. Make sure you put your value on yourself. Put your value on yourself and keep that value. Don't settle for less. They got to meet you where you are. Don't meet them where they are. It's for somebody specific. Continue to pour into yourself so you know your value. And you know not to settle for less. Understand your triggers and why. Triggers are tests. They're lessons. How will you react to your triggers? That defines your ranking. Know what and who is triggering you too. How you feeling, y'all? Now I want you to visualize your feet planted on Mother Earth in some fresh cut green grass. The sun is shining on your beautiful skin. As you look down at your feet, vines is growing up from Mother Earth, up your legs, up your thighs, up your hips, up your stomach, up your chest, and you blossom into a stretch. So I hope you feel way more relaxed. We're about to get into the angel numbers. So if you were just here for the Reiki part, see you later. Make sure you're following me on my TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to start going live on Instagram too, honey. So now we're going to get into the angel numbers. Thank you and see you later if you were just here for the Reiki. Okay. Angel numbers. So this part of the session You can either put in a chat angel numbers. Now, this is Angel Numbers book from Mystic Michaelia. And I pulled 3 random. And if you have any, and it goes up to 999. So if you have any angel numbers you want to put in the chat, I'll save them for you and get to as many as I can. So first random angel number 154. You've been seeing angel number 154. Personal journey. Personal journey. Valuable lessons have been learned. The journey you have begun is a result of your choosing to learn valuable lessons from past mistakes. Your angels are proud of your personal journey of self-truth and personal responsibility. Write a list of what you have changed in your life since learning a valuable lesson. What have you learned from this valuable lesson? And I feel like with someone, it's definitely dealing with love of some sort. A lot of your valuable lessons is of your loving heart and nurturing those that isn't worthy of your nurturing, because it got to be an equal give and take, you know? So next random number, angel number 554, support lines. Do not do this alone. Your angels want you to ask for help. Help been coming out a lot lately, even if with the TikTok last session, a lot of help. So somebody's pride is so, I guess you're more in your masculine energy rather than having balance. Someone needs to ask for help. So your angels want you to ask for help, not just from them, but from those around you. Asking for help opens yourself up to the hands of your angels, and with their support, what lies ahead will not be faced alone. Okay, take a resonate. And last angel number is 186. Trust yourself. Speak clearly and confidently. When expressing yourself, your angels want you to trust your instincts and not what others may want to hear from you. Your ability to pick up on what they need is clouding your own voice. Lie down with your hands on your throat chakra. Repeat this mantra. My voice is strong. My voice is strong. My voice is strong. Okay, and we're going to get a collective message. So if you were just here for the angel numbers and Reiki, see you later. If you missed any part of it, rewind it. This message is for those that attended the Reiki part of this session. What is the message? Professional assistance. Somebody really needs to either seek some sort of help. Talk to somebody. It could be a therapist, spiritual advisor. Click the link in the bio to book your little session. I do soul flow sessions to get into the soul and what you truly need. Somebody is on their purpose path, or they're on some sort of path, but they feel lost. They got a lot of mental things coming up because you're in your shadow, like a shadow period. So maybe you need to continue to do your shadow work, continue to journal. A lot of things is coming up to be released, and it's a lot of painful things that happen most likely in childhood, or like 17, between 9 and 17. Maybe you're past the earlier part, but now you're on the next stage of healing your teenage years. 9 to 17, that period for somebody. So professional assistance, it may be time to seek some wise counsel. This could be in any life area, from legal or financial advice to more personal needs, such as counseling or therapy. So take a resonate. Talk to somebody. Talk to someone. Listen. Next card is listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. Again, with wise wisdom. See it through. See it through. You don't always finish what you start and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end and then be proud of what you accomplished. See it through. It's definitely creative type energy. Have faith. You may be seeing a lot of like eagles, bald eagles, hawks flying in the sky. I'm like seeing a hawk just flying above somebody and then just going the other direction. That's definitely a sign. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet, still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Have faith, see it through, listen, and have professional assistance. Okay, let's pull one of the crystals cards with the collective that attended the Reiki part of the session needs to know for today. For the highest good, spirit. Ooh, we got karmic grace. Karmic grace. Ascended Master Sir Apis. Serapis. Bay. Bey. And clear calcite. So this is the crystal master number 333. So maybe you can see in 333. Got karmic grace. And let me get one more. Let's get out, so. And we have Goddess Isis, an Isis crystal. She shall always prevail. Let's be clear. And Crystal Goddess 888. I didn't even know there was an Isis crystal. Let's see. We got Karmic Grace and She Shall Prevail. I like to read from the book from these cards. I feel like it's going to be a deep one. So Ascended Master Serapis Bay and clear calcite. So maybe somebody needs to work with clear calcite. Karmic grace. We bring you the blessing of karmic grace. There are many ways to learn and grow. Some ways are joyful and some more challenging. Sometimes a challenge can be the best to be resolved through profound struggle that forces you to transform in such a way that you can never go back to what has been. The struggle might have been deeply painful for the mind, body, and emotions. And yet, what is gained from that experience is multiplicity of blessings, personal power, freedom, insight, self-respect, and wisdom. Keep talking about wisdom. You're very wise. Your spiritual lessons is what make you wise. That's your wisdom. These lessons. These qualities have helped you live a better life where that past pain need not be repeated. My bad. These qualities then help you live a better life where that past pain need not be repeated. Blessings can at other times be gained through joyful experience. Sometimes the struggle is what will bring you the greatest spiritual progress. Sometimes a more joyful path will be how you grow best. The universe loves you with such passion that you shall never be denied what you most need and what shall help you fulfill your divine destiny. The struggles we encounter in life can be challenging enough without adding unnecessary guilt, shame, or judgment into the mix. There are times that the path of life becomes easier, more flowing, effortlessly, and shining with radiant grace. And in those moments, we feel as though we are doing something right, and the universe is affirming and validating us. Everything just falls into the place, and we feel blessed. What can be more difficult to accept is that there is grace in the struggle too. The divine, in its infinite love for you, will empower you to fulfill your innate potential. For some, that may be a gentler journey of progress, less challenging to the body, mind, and soul. It may be entirely appropriate for a particular soul to be in a lifetime focused on tranquility and feeling supported, rather than being thrown crown chakra first into the upheaval that typically accompanies intense spiritual transformation. There may be times in your life, even if you are one of the souls here to experience the challenge that frequently accompanies accelerated spiritual growth, where your path is gentler, brighter, more effortless. When this happens, it is what will serve you best. Even the most intense paths that include experiences of trauma or abuse, perhaps especially those paths, will need times of lightness and joy. Your path will unfold in whatever way will most benefit your soul growth. What you need to remember is not to judge yourself or think that you are doing something wrong when life gets difficult. It is actually a sign that you are going through an accelerated phase of spiritual growth. And the blessings that come from it will be what you need and want the most. There is a temptation to judge oneself in struggles of life, to wonder, why am I not getting this? Why am I in pain? What am I doing wrong? This must be karma. And then guilt, shame, and judgment make the situation even more difficult. Do not do this to yourself or to others. When there is a struggle, there's an opportunity to break through, to be grasped by the soul. This opportunity can come to you through this method of growth. You'll have other times that are more joyful too, so there is no need to worry. Some souls choose to have lifetimes where much struggle characterizes the earlier phase of their life, preparing them for great work and a much lighter and more joyful experience in the second half of their life. In the second half of their life, if you have puzzled by an experience in your life, a difficulty, or perhaps even effortlessness, you are trying to make sense of it. Relax. Accept that karmic grace bestows upon you to the best way to grow and manifest your divinity into every moment. You don't have to understand it, but to accept and trust it, you need to believe you are truly loved by the universe. I'm sorry, these descriptions is super long. Okay, and that's it with that one. So you're going through, so you may have experienced a little karmic lesson. And I feel like it's not even that big, but it hurts. It does hurt. It hurts the heart because maybe you were ready for love, but someone wasn't ready for love with you or on the frequency. Like, because you're not settling. Like, I feel like somebody is not settling in love or in anything. And I feel like somebody wanted you to settle that came towards you. They wanted you to meet them where they are. But like I said, gods and goddesses, they're going to meet you where you are. Like, that's how you know if somebody is for you or not. They will meet you where you are. If they not for you, it's like, damn. But you got to like shake that shit off and move forward. Seriously. It's giving me more of a twin flame journey. And with twin flame shit, you don't wait. You don't wait for them to level up. Especially if you already in your level up stage, you don't wait for nobody to level up. So the next card was Goddess Isis, an Isis crystal. She shall always prevail. Always. It's not going to be one time that you don't. So don't let the mind trick you because someone didn't give you, I don't know, it's giving like some sort of recognition that you deserve, but it's a reason for that. If that person was a lesson and you was a lesson to that person. So know that. So we will bring you the empowerment of she shall always prevail. There is something magnificent in the human spirit when one chooses to believe in oneself. Life rallies to strengthen and encourage it. It is the expression of will to live, not from a place of fear of death, but of brave, divinely defiant boldness that refuses to give up on what matters most. You have had your share of heartbreak and disappointment, and yet, rather than bitterness in your heart, you choose love. Did you not hear what I said earlier? You have your moments of doubt and despair, and yet, deep in your heart, you choose to continue on. and keep fucking going. I promise you, it's going to be worth it. You had the spirit of Isis in you. And just like the universal mother expressing herself through Isis, you too shall prevail. My phone is about to die. Hold on, let me make sure my thing is on the charger. I don't want this to cut off. There we go. All right. Sometimes we just need to know that everything is going to be okay. No matter how impossible the odds may seem. If we know that it's going to work out somehow, we will keep going. We might not have any clue how it is going to work out, but if we trust the divine, it will be a matter of curiosity rather than uncertainty that we hold towards our future. That is deep. Maybe you need to rewind that and listen to that again. In the ancient Egyptian mystery traditions of the goddess Isis, it is said that she had to endure many trials. She faced heartbreak and devastating loss many times over. Her response to this was to continue evolving, using all of her power, strength, wisdom, and wit to conquer every obstacle. So in my sessions, always listen to what resonates in repetition. This whole session we've been saying wise, wisdom, wise. Wisdom is like 3 times in different cards. You are very wise at whatever you just conquered or went through, whatever spiritual lesson, you are very wise. You've learned how to master your self-love. You're still learning how to do it, but you're mastering self-love because something in another situation made you be like, hold the fuck up. That doesn't feel right in my body. So you're doing a lot of self-awareness. I don't know. This is going to be specific. I don't know if you're in the chat yet, but this is going to hit somebody when they listen to this. Her motivation was love, and although she could have given in to hate or despair, she did not. Those of you that have ever been asked to give up something or someone you truly loved in order to take your spiritual journey are being initiated into the mystery school of Isis. She will guide and empower you to become fearless. You won't be immune to pain, but nor will you be conquered by doubt. If anything or anyone tries to stop you from succeeding, you shall pick up the gauntlet and win. Nothing will defeat you. Isis teaches us that the holding love in our hearts and refusing to allow bitterness or hatred to overcome us, or at least not for long, is the way to stay powerful and radiant on the path of life, even amongst some of the most difficult times. She is the spiritual embodiment of the saying, living well is the best revenge. Ashe. Isis loves herself and loves life. She never puts herself down or judges herself. She takes the actions of others personally, not even those of whom actively seek to harm her. She believes in her ability to do what she needs to do and get on with it. This spirit of Isis that speaks to you now through this oracle, which lives in you as your fighting spirit and sacred warrior, is urging you to never give up. She brings you guidance that you shall prevail, that love always wins. If you see darkness in the world and those that appear to be less deserving winning above others who have more virtue, do not become disheartened. The universe is love and karma is clever. Everything is working out according to a higher plan, and you don't have to control a thing for the perfect balance of divine mercy and divine judgment to be expressed. Isis isn't interested in revenge, and nor do you need to be. She needs all her energy to create the beautiful healing of reality to bring blessings to the world in which she lives. You can choose to do the same. Anything less is not worthy of your beautiful soul and wild spirit. Period. So that's just confirmation of what I said earlier. Thank you for joining. And we got Inner Queen right here. Listen, you're straight. Maybe somebody just made you feel a little some type of way about something, but you're straight. You know your value, you know your worth. You know what's beneath you. So don't go there. So thank you for joining for this session. Make sure you're following my TikTok. I think I'm about to go live on Instagram. I don't know, y'all. I'll be trying to do the social media stuff, but thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. I end this session, send your energy back to you, and see you next time.